Today we're going to be doing something interesting. We are going to be reacting or pretty much reading to random stories from Reddit. What I like to do in my spare time is to literally go to Reddit and pretty much read or just read any story that comes to my mind. But my friend recommended me this site. They recommended me a couple sites, and pretty much how the day is gonna go, I'm gonna be reacting to Reddit for about 20 to 30 minutes until one of my friends ready. Then we'll hop onto Minecraft, and it's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be interesting because let's just say never played Minecraft before, but from the Reddit thing, I'm just gonna be reading. I'm gonna be reacting. I'm gonna be very confused. Probably will go to YouTube. Might make a video. So let's get into it. Let's start off with this story. Let's read this deception story. I hope this is not like a marriage thing. Please tell me it's actually scary. I think that's actually... There you go. It's a bit lower. I hope it's interesting. So, I woke up next to my wife, who I never met before. In the bed I had been sleeping in. She opened her eyes, stretched out, then kissed me on the cheek, the same way she didn't every morning. What? In the corner of the room, a white smudge riddled and pulsated before I could sit up to get a better look at my unfamiliar daughter burst into the room shouting, "Wake up, Daddy! It's time to go to the park!" It was the weekend after all, and not once had I visited the park we went to every Saturday. Okay, let's go get ready. Okay. As I stood in the kitchen staring out the window, I saw the blur floating in the back garden. I pulled back the curtain to get a better look. My wife hugged me from behind and laid her head against my shoulder. "You okay? You seemed a little distracted." I shouldn't have known she picked up on it. "Yeah, fine. Just tired." Something wasn't right. Everything felt familiar, but I'd never seen any of it before. I loaded what weren't my things into what wasn't my car, and we headed to the park for our family day out. Oh, Jesus Christ. Whether or not it was my family, I hadn't decided yet. Amnesia post the disease where you have multiple personality. Oh my god, this story is so weird. Every so often, the blur kept back into my vision. The more I focused on it, the larger it grew. Until all around it, the lines of reality blurred as they receded into nothingness. For some reason, I was drawn toward it. But before the void could envelop me completely, my friends grabbed me by the hands. When I looked back, they become nothing more than an unfinished abstract painting. They cried and begged me not to go. It would kill me to leave them behind. They were all I ever wanted, but nothing I ever had. I loved them more than words could say, but this wasn't my life. It was a mistake, an accident, a lie. I wiped a tear away from the eye of the girl who wasn't my daughter and said, "This isn't right. I have to go. I'm sorry. I love you." I turned and walked into blank space. As I did, the edges of my body broke into tiny fragments and scattered until I disappeared completely. Now I had no wife, no daughter, and no physical form. I took a deep breath with the lungs I didn't have. Where's the story? Oh my god, this is so weird. This is so weird. Bear with me, Mr. Taylor. I'm trying to figure out what went wrong and what made the necessary adjustments. I tried to speak, but instead created a swirling packet of buzzing electrons. Please hurry, I want to be with them again as soon as possible. Of course, Mr. Taylor. Okay, all done. Hopefully this time, your subconscious will accept the simulation. Going again in 3, 2... Oh, okay, this makes more sense. I woke up next to my wife. She opened her eyes, stretched out, and then kissed me on the cheek. The same way she did every morning. Oh, so you're in a simulation. I was so confused. My brain could not process it properly. I was reading this, I was like, what is going on? I was so confused. I was like, yes? Okay, this made a bit more sense. This sentence right here that I highlighted, I think sums everything up. I was literally reading this and I'm like, either 1, he has dementia. 2, he has freaking personality thing. Or 3, he lost his mind. No, he lost his mind, but in a different way. He was just... he was virtualized into this world. Interesting. Okay. I was wondering, I'm like, deception. Is his wife cheating on him? I was literally reading this title. I'm like, why is this called deception? Is his wife cheating? No, his wife's not cheating on him. Something more interesting than that. Thoughts on this? Very interesting. Let's see what the comments say. I really thought this was going to be like the story from that one Ask Reddit thread where the guy was in a coma and like hallucinated the next 10 years of his life, only to realize it wasn't by his hallucination self fixing on a lamp. Oh, my brain. I could have been a hallucination, going crazy. That's almost the same thing, right? Oh, my brain. That was so weird. I was so confused. Literally, I thought he had dementia or had like... or something weird happened. I thought he lost his mind. No, it was just a story. It was literally just a story. Alright, that... very interesting. Very interesting. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Dinner with Mario. Wait, before... I'm not reading it. I'm just thinking, dinner with Mario. Did you go into like Super Mario World and have dinner with him? This is short, scary stories, so it has to be different. Did Mario have fun with your parents? Like... Alright, let's read it. I don't know. Maybe you aren't as smart as you think you are. Well, I am very smart, thank you very much. I have 3 IQ, okay? He smiled faintly, gave a little nod. Truth was, he was that smart. Too easy, of course I'm that smart. Certainly smarter than me. Still, he made a mistake, and I catch him. Shall I order for us? He asked as he signaled to the waiter. Sauté de buffalo, la blah 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 blah. Yep, that word, yep. For the both of us. The waiter nodded and headed toward the kitchen with haste. Come on, Mario. We both know you did it. Must we talk shop? He asked. The last place the councilman was seen was here, in your restaurant, 5 days ago. The 2 of you were arguing. He was blocking your riverfront project, which is costing you millions. A pittance. He's been fucking your wife. The server arrived with our place. Okay, I was right in one way. Just then, I've set them on the table in front of us, doing his best to act as though he hasn't heard what I said. Mario stared at me coolly, not giving anything away. Let's avoid such contentious topics while we dine, shall we? I shrugged. I was happy to let him spew on that for a while. I didn't know what sauté de before, sure, whatever it was, but it smelled great. I knew it was buffet? Was French for beef. Oh, beef. Oh, I should have just said beef. I'm a dumb American. I can't read French. At least I thought it was, but... there was this sauce. A creamy sauce that was out of this world. Yeah, we could avoid talking while we ate. I cleaned my plate pretty quick and then sat quiet while Mario finished his. Once he finally did a busboy clear the table and the waiter came. I think we liked some chocolate mousse. Chocolate mousse, Mario said. Is that okay with you, detective? I nodded. How was the saute the beef? It was outstanding. Best meal I had lately. He smiled. That pleased me. We really should stop this charade. Why don't you tell me what you've done with the councilman? You know, we've gotta find him, give his family some peace. What I've done with him. We know you killed him, or had him killed. Yet, you have no body, the server brought us. Our desserts. Interesting. We don't need a body to charge you. I took a bite of the chocolate mousse. Like the entree, it was extraordinary. Either way, it's murder. But you do need proof of murder. How do you know he's not shaked in a motel with some floozy? Do you have any proof, detective? Of course I didn't, and he knew that. But I was also certain he done it, and he knew that too. We find his body eventually. I doubt that. Oh, why? Because if I'm not mistaken, we just had the last of him. What? Sauté de councilman. Nice texture, don't you think? Earthy? No, surely not. I felt nauseous. But then I felt dizzy. The bastard. He spiked the mousse. The detective wants to see the kitchen. I heard Mario say as my eyes rolled back, and then I felt myself being lifted from the chair. Okay, the last one wasn't creepy. This one's just cannibalism. So what I got from this is, they ate the councilman. He got spiked, and he'll become the next sauté de beef. Why do I read these stories? These stories hurt my brain. They literally hurt my brain. Like I'm not sure if this is creepy. Is this creepy? Because this is so weird. I don't know if I put this in the creepy section. It's just so weird. I guess. I don't know how to react to this. I was like, okay, the food. So reading this, I thought the food was spiked. 100 cents his food was spiked. I didn't expect the food to be the councilman and then him being the next food option. As soon as I saw this, I saw Super Mario Bros. Billy the freaking Billy. I'm not reading the rest, but Bill Nye. I thought the same thing. I'm like, oh, Mario. Is this a weird Mario story? No. It's not. It's weirder. Word Dogger. Very weird and interesting story. I agree with this. Very creepy, very creative. Caught me off guard. Nice title, too. Nice title. Makes sense. Oh, man, that's weird.